My name is Christine Lejeune. I'm from the United States.
Christoph Kovács, Hungary.
Hello, I'm Paul Cardoso. I'm from Portugal.
My name is Evelina and I'm from Poland.
My name is Lucy and I'm Canadian.
Hi, I'm Catarina Falcão from Portugal.
This also depends a lot upon the future between Russia relations with Europe, with members of the Atlantic community, which is very difficult because Russia has sometimes very sporadic moments of its foreign policy, where on one hand it may act or speak very favorably towards the United States, towards Europe, towards members of the Atlantic community, whereas on the other hand, sometimes it will do the opposite. So there's a disparity between the two that will make it difficult for Russia to play in the near future, to play a valuable role in security because of its unpredictability. But in the future, ideally, it would be ideal to have Russia in a working relationship with NATO to continue its partnership for peace actions, the NATO-Russia Council. That would be to have it as a play a supporting role, and also to reach a sort of state of normalcy between relations within NATO, within Europe, also within Central European countries. That will be essential to security of NATO members, but also in the future, looking to the future towards Central Asia, for example, as a key strategic region. Also in Afghanistan, that Russia has been playing an essential role in allowing transport through its territory, and also with China. So Russia is in a very geographically expansive location, and it has an important role to play in that in the future.
Russia, in my opinion, will be integrated into the Euro-Atlantic security area. There is still a lot of burdens to do this, but I think the major obstacle is the Polish-Russian relationship. So I think maybe a German-French reconciliation process, something like that, which happened in the 1950s between the two countries, should be possible among Russia and the Central Eastern European nations. When this has happened, Russia will be an integral part of this security area.
We cannot ignore Russia. We must see Russia as an ally, as a friend, and not anymore as a threat. NATO exists, Russia exists, and we are, of course, doing everything to ensure the peaceful existence and cooperative goals according to the world, worldwide, of course.
I think Russian role is crucial, and I'm not saying this from the Polish perspective, because a lot of people think that Polish people are very afraid of Russia, I agree that our government sometimes plays with this idea of Russia being a huge threat to Poland. I don't think Russia is a military threat to Poland today. Economically, yes, they are a threat because of gas and other issues. However, generally, we don't consider Russians to be a huge threat. We live in a different world than we used to live in. And I see Russia as a crucial partner in the Euro-Atlantic association, because it's a huge country. We cannot neglect this country. It's a huge economic partner, business partner, and the moment we decide that Russia is our enemy, we're going to have another Cold War arms race. And I think we should do our best to not to let that kind of situation to happen.
I believe that there needs to be an open dialogue, and whatever treaty or anything like that with Russia to ensure that all of Europe, including Russia, which extends well into Asia, is on the same side and holds the same values as NATO, whether or not either side have to compromise a little bit.
I think most of all cooperation. cooperation is the key element in order to have good relations with Russia, because Russia is rising as economic power, but of course it will equipped to military power, and I think cooperation is the key. Cooperation not only on military terms, but of course educational terms, institutional terms, political, and I think we need to build a good basis in order to construct our relation and deepen that